A green powder that shaped Japanese culture.
Tea plants that you tuck under a blanket.
Today we are going to ask, what is matcha? And why is it so important to the Japanese way of life? Water.
Leaves.
Fire.
Teaware.
Only the Teapro, master of all four elements, can brew the perfect tea.
In the 1100s, a Zen Buddhist monk called Eisai managed to get some tea seeds from China for customs and became the godfather of Japanese tea. Tea was a way to maximize the length and clarity of Zen meditations.
Young spring leaves used for matcha are the most prized for their sweetness and flavour. The tea plants are tucked under a blanket for up to 20 days before harvest, forcing the plants to panic and increase the amount of chlorophyll and L-theanine in their leaves, giving the leaves even more sweetness.
L-theanine is not loser theanine, and in fact boosts brain activity, relaxation and focus, meaning the Zen monks could meditate like never before.
It takes a lot of work, but once leaves are shaded, harvested, withered, steamed and cooled, the stems and veins are carefully separated from the leaf before being stone milled into a fine powder, at a rate of an hour per 40 grams of matcha. Exhausting.
In 1400s, another Zen Buddhist, Murata Yuko, turned the making of matcha into a tea ceremony that even the non-Zen types could understand. This was known as Cha no Yu, roughly translated as the way of tea.
Hot on Yuko's heels, the philosopher Senno Rikyu in the 1500s thought, well, this is great, and encouraged tea drinkers to follow Ichigo Ichie, which means one time, one meeting, discouraging people from just making a brew, but treasuring each moment, for it can never be reproduced.
He didn't really like how the wealthy Japanese were using the ceremony to show off, so he also came up with wabi-sabi, which was about satisfaction with simplicity and appreciation of the imperfect.
Forget about your grand tea houses, he probably said. We should be humble and minimalist, and he encouraged tiny entrance doors so that every guest would have to bow when entering and to sit on mats on the floor, shaping Japanese culture forever.
While us Westerners often associate tea time with social interaction, the traditional tea ceremony in Japan became a way to attain harmony, wa, tranquility, yaku, respect, kei, and purity, sei.
Nowadays, ceremonial matcha is a phrase used to differentiate the quality of matcha from lesser green tea powders. Food-grade matcha is now found in Kit Kats, Oreos and ice cream, with seemingly everyone looking to get in on the green fun. Make sure you do your research before purchasing matcha if you want to have a delicious, sweet and umami tea rather than a bitter brew. So, how do you make a tasty bowl of ceremonial matcha and create your own wa?
Start by placing a matcha sieve on top of your bowl.
Then, put 2 matcha scoops into the sieve.
You can use the scoop to smooth out the clumps.
Next, add a tiny splash of water and whisk it into a thick creamy paste.
Then, add about 100 milliliters of water and whisk until it is nice and frothy.
Pay attention to the process, treasure each moment, and take a bow.
This is it from us, Teapros. Hope you enjoyed this video.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to give us a thumbs up. Tell us in the comments whether you found tranquility in your tea ceremony or if you find it a challenge, and we'll see you on the next video when we discuss more amazing tea-related content.
So please make sure to subscribe to our channel.
Thanks for watching.
Bye!